Don't become a victim of dishonest immigration consultants known as notarios. Learn how to protect yourself and those around you with advice from these immigration attorneys.
Well, first of all, a notario does not have a license. And so if you ask and there's no license and the person purports to know a lot of immigration law, most likely the person is a notario.
If you see somebody advertising doing tax returns and helping people with insurance claims and assisting people with a variety of other things in the law, you can be assured that if they're doing immigration cases, they're a notario.
You know, tax preparation or tax/immigration preparation or document preparation. There's a lot of different names. They certainly don't say attorney.
But to suggest that a notario can in fact be able to provide someone with legal advice, I think is harmful not only to that community, but also to every single immigrant who believes that a notario is the same thing as an attorney. It simply continues to promote the myth that one type of license is the equivalent of another.
Because the consequences are horrifying. You can truly be permanently barred from this country, or you're here but you're illegal. You're going to live under a cloud forever because of something that was done that you cannot unravel. And their lives are ruined. They made bad choices, and often it's the children that you feel bad about.
They take people that are the most vulnerable, you know, in these groups, and they exploit these people for their own personal gain.
So I think one way some of our current clients have found out is that they ask whether this person actually can go with them to immigration court. And when that person gives them a lot of shifty answers and says they can't, they quickly figure out this person shouldn't even be doing any of their papers.
One way to find out if someone is a notario is just to ask them, are you someone who is a notario? Are you someone who is an attorney? And in my experience, if a person in fact is an attorney as opposed to a notario, they're going to be more than anxious to tell you about their credentials, to show you their credentials. Often individuals who are attorneys will have those licenses, those law licenses posted on the wall.
You have to understand, when you go talk to somebody about immigration law, you have the right to ask to see their law license. You have the right to say, what is your experience?
Well, lawyers have gone to school for at least 7 years of higher education, and they put in the time, the money, and the effort to learn.
I think individuals go to notarios more than anything out of ignorance. There are many individuals who come from countries who believe notarios are in fact licensed attorneys.
They're often from the same cultural background. It can be from the same church. It can be both from the same home country.
Really, that comfort level, being able to speak the same language, are the greatest motivators for going to notarios.
Notario fraud is just that. It's fraud. If you are defrauded by a bank or by a lawyer or by insurance salesman, you will go to the police. The police should also investigate and prosecute notary fraud.
And I think it's our community, existing immigrant communities, who need to teach their fellow new immigrants the limitations of the services of a notario.
You're doing public awareness to stop the problem before it starts, and you've also got remedial measures for people who've already been victimized, and you can sort of wipe out the problem that way.
And at the same time, making sure that there are no willing victims.
You do not need to trust notarios. You need to go to the experienced lawyers in your community for help on your immigration matters.
For more information on how to protect yourself or those in your community from notario fraud, visit www.stopnotariofraud.org or visit our other language sites available in Spanish, Chinese, or Polish.